Hello, Jarrett Lau here with Profitable Properties Boston. Today's video, I'm going to be talking about one of the most common ways to be able to value a property for your return on investment, and that's cap rate. Cap rate stands for capitalization rate. Now, there's a really basic equation for that, and that is NOI, which is your net operating income, divided by the purchase price, equals a percentage. And that percentage is going to be your holy grail to be able to make a determination on whether it fits your needs or it doesn't. So before we even start the process of finding the right property for you, we're going to figure out what that cap rate is that works for you. You're going to want to figure out what NOI is, right? The purchase price is easy. Obviously, the higher the price, right, the less return it's going to be on it. The lower the price, the higher return. But NOI is an important aspect because people miss things all the time. Net operating income. This is your income minus all your expenses. So you might see that your rents are going to be, let's just say you have a two-family, $2,500 a unit. That might give you a gross of $5,000. You're going to have as-is rent, and then you're going to have a rent after either the repairs and renovations or just maybe it's under market. Many times we've gone into a property, they might be getting $2,000, and we know in our head that we can easily get $2,500, maybe $2,700, and it's gonna increase and change that NOI dramatically, right? So you can't calculate it based upon the current rents, but what it is in the future. They call them pro forma rents. And we're gonna help guide you through that and to be able to tell you what those rents are gonna be. In addition, you're gonna wanna see your operating expenses. So people might be able to provide you expenses of the property. A lot of landlords don't actually calculate this stuff or put it into a spreadsheet. The more seasoned investors are, those seasoned investors usually price their prices higher. A lot of times we'll go into a property where it's just one person, they've lived there 20, 30 years, they've rented out another unit, right? They only have half of the building's expenses, they don't even write those down, they think it's about this much. So we actually, just due to the amount of properties we've managed and the experience that we have with it, have an understanding of what those expenses should be. Say, for example, common area electric, right? Those are the lights in the hallways and basements, give or take about $25, $30 a month, right? Build that right in. We look at water usage, right? Water usage, again, it's completely different with renters than owner-occupied people. We might say $20 to $25 per month per person per room, right? On a high-level scale. Even insurance. We're able to, as an insurance agent, be able to give you a number of what that's gonna be as an insurance estimate, because again, it might be different if the person's living in the property versus investment property. Even insurance policies differ significantly. We're gonna help guide you through things like taxes. City of Boston might give you a huge rebate if you own or occupy that house. That's not gonna happen if you are an investor, so you can't base it upon the taxes that they give you. In addition, if you buy the property at a much higher rate, that city's gonna notice that, reassess your property, increase your taxes. There's tax rates. So we're gonna figure out what different properties that are comparable in the area are being assessed for, help you figure out those taxes, right? You gotta think ahead of all these type of things. You can't just base these numbers upon what's given to you and say, well, yeah, those are great returns. No, you have to plan for it. You have to know what you're talking about, and we're gonna help guide you through that for every single time that you're looking at a property, making an offer, and buying a property, because we want you to be covered. So if you or anyone else you know is looking for an investment property specialist real estate agent to be able to help guide you through this process, help you figure out these numbers, figure out that NOI, figure out the best purchase price, to be able to get you the best cap rate possible, please think of Profitable Properties Boston, where we help you go from one property to wealthy.